Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aliff Nazrine bin Azman. So I will be presenting about my FYP proposal, and my FYP title is Sentiment Analysis on User Perception Towards Online Transportation Services in Malaysia. Research background. Online transportation service has become an integral part of urban mobility in Malaysia, offering a convenient and efficient alternative to traditional public transport. Food and parcel delivery services reduce personal trips for shopping and errands, while e-hailing services like Grab and InDrive can reduce traffic congestion and emission. Despite the popularity of online transportation service, there is still a significant amount of variation in user perception. This transformation has created a need to understand user perception and satisfaction toward these new services, where sentiment analysis can provide insight. Problem statement. The rapid growth of online transportation service in Malaysia has revolutionized the way people commute and travel. However, despite their widespread adoption, user perception of online transportation service remain mixed, with varying levels of satisfaction and concern regarding various aspects of the service. Sentiment analysis can help in real-time feedback collection from commuters about the transportation network, their complaint, traffic situation, road condition, and also the event detection. Despite the increasing reliance of online transportation services, there is a lack of comprehensive understanding of the key factors that influence user satisfaction with these services. Furthermore, the lack of sentiment analysis model that accurately captures and analyzes user perception limits the ability to gauge public sentiment and tailor services accordingly. Research question and objective. So since it is relatable, so I will be only reading research objective. So the first objective is to identify the key factors that influence user satisfaction towards online transportation service in Malaysia. Secondly, to develop a sentiment analysis model on the perception towards online transportation services in Malaysia. And lastly, to design an analytical dashboard on the sentiment of user perception towards online transportation services in Malaysia. So for scope, my research is dependent on social media public data such as Twitter and Facebook, and data also will be gathered from both the online platform and mobile application, since the most of the service provider in Malaysia uses either mobile application or website. The dataset collected in this research was by implementing the web scraping technique, which is the SNS scraper and also Octopus, and I will be utilizing the Python programming language as a tool to develop the model. So, the transportation service that were included in this research are Grab, AAJ Ride, MyCar, Maxim, InDrive, Lalamove, Gentle Express, and many more. The machine learning algorithm that will be used to apply the sentiment analysis will be the naive Bayes, K nearest neighbor, and also the support vector machine. Significance. One of the main significance is toward the service provider. Through sentiment analysis, user feedback will pinpoint specific aspects of the service that need improvement. Secondly, policymakers and transportation authorities can leverage this study to make informed decisions. So, next is user. User can also benefit, as this research will drive improvement in the service quality of the online transportation services. And lastly, this research is highly relevant to the Sustainable Development Goal 11, which is on sustainable cities and communities. This research will help Malaysia, especially in providing access to a safe, affordable, accessible, and sustainable transport system for all by understanding sentiment toward the services. Literature review. So this is my mind map for my literature review, and as you can see, it consists of three key aspects, which is the domain, the techniques, and also related works. This is my LR table for my technique, and as you can see, this is the paper that is related to my domain, and I will be utilizing these three different techniques, which is the naive Bayes, the support vector machine, and also the K nearest neighbor. So the reason I chose these three techniques is because based on this recent paper, it shows a very good and high accuracy, where each paper achieved more than 87% of accuracy. Methodology. This research framework serves as a structure for my study and aids in determining the direction of my research process. So it consists of 8 phases, which is the preliminary study, knowledge acquisition, data collection, data pre-processing, model development, evaluation, data visualization, and also documentation. Expected outcome. So at the end of this study, I expect to develop a sentiment analysis model which can understand user perception and classify sentiment expressed in user review or social media posts. And I also will develop an analytical dashboard that visualize the sentiment of user perception and will provide detailed insight into user sentiment. This is the example of dashboard that I will be developed. So as you can see, it have different interface or different page where it consists of the transportation performance and also the machine learning algorithm performance. So this is the Gantt chart for my study, where it will assist in the planning and also scheduling of my entire project from the beginning until the end. So that is all from me. Thank you.